Welcome to the Metal Prognosis. My name is Lee, and on today's video, we are looking at the Harley Benton GPA-100, which is meant to be like a stage amp type of thing. So I just got to open this up for the first time. It is very well wrapped, if anyone's keen to know that. A bit of trouble getting it out. So here it is, still in this plastic. Let's get this little bad beast out. So this is designed to be used with different amp modelers and things live, just to be able to get you straight dry volume. So what I thought would be cool is we'll chuck a preamp pedal straight into this, then into my cab that I've got set up, and I also have a dB meter set up on my other phone here that we'll use. And I don't know how to best capture this, so what I thought was I'll just go grab my condenser mic, put it kind of on the other side of the room, just so we can get a kind of a room feel for how it is. So the quality might not be as good as what you'd expect from my type of guitar videos, anyone recording guitars really, but this mic isn't to get best guitar recording, it's just to assess the volume. Hopefully we'll get a good vibe and good feel for it as well, but yeah, volume is the main thing that we're looking for here. So, cue the cute little cartoon intro, let me set all this stuff up, and yeah, start having some fun. All right, now I've got everything set up ready to go here. So we have, I don't know if you can see it on screen or not, but I got my cabinet set up just down here to my right, which is stage left. And on stage right, my left, I have my mic set up down there. So hopefully things aren't going to peak in that too much. So I've got the mic just running straight dry through my desk, no gain or anything, or compression, it's just running straight dry. So we'll see how this goes, because yeah, a lot of it you might have to take just off my word, because I don't know how much it's going to capture with that mic. So firstly, let's turn this on. Oh yeah, we'll get that cracking too. I'm keen to see how this dB reader is going to go too, because I've never used it before. So that's about halfway, so that's not too bad. But we really want to hear it not just for the volume, but can we actually use it live, or in a rehearsal space? Or turn this down, I'm a little bit afraid we could get smashed. Oh yeah, that is that's got a lot of oomph to it, so let's push it more. I'm not peaking on the computer, so that's good. Face a little bit away from the speakers because it's starting to feed back a bit. So that's coming through as 88, 85, 88, 85.8 as the max so far. I don't know if that's a good representation or not, because that is sound. So firstly, acoustic drums are roughly about 100 to 105 as a general overall rule, unless you get bigger or more expensive ones. It depends a little bit on the room and that, but the bass is normally around about 105 dB. This sounds like right now it would be loud enough to cut through a drum kit. So if you're in a rehearsal space, this right here is absolutely loud enough. Because that's got a lot of oomph to it. So let's, oh, I'm concerned about this. Turn it up a bit more. That is absolutely booming, like booming. So it's only coming up to 89. So I'm just going to move this down here, close near the mic, and more directly in front of that, and we'll see what results we get from that. Now let's see what we get. Yeah, 95.3 now. So yeah, I still argue it might be a little bit more, but yeah, I'm using a free app to try assess it, so it might not be the best form of measuring dB. Still very interesting though. That is boomingly loud, not only just for a small studio space, but just in general, because I've worked enough with amps for many, many moons now that, yeah, that is pumping. That is made my ear go a little bit funky. That's all right, because we do it for science. So, yeah. That is a lot. So, I might turn it down just a tad, because we've figured out a decent volume aspect. So let's turn it down. Let's have a quick look at the bass, middle, and treble while we're here. So let's say you want to drop it and push the mids and trebs a bit. That is really, really responsive, considering I only moved it just a tad. That's not much at all. Oh, we're going to see what happens if you push it too much. So, turn it down a tad. This isn't recommended, but let's crank it more. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, I'm going to quickly put this aside a little bit, and then we'll have a little bit of a chat about it. Just because I can't hear properly in my right ear now, means I can't speak for some reason. All right, time for some final thoughts and a little bit of a breakdown of how I feel about this quick little trial I had with the Harley Benton GPA-100 guitar-powered amplifier, they call it, which is pretty much what it is. First and foremost, it is loud. It is very, very, very loud. The EQs, as we just quickly check near the end, once again, I don't know how it's going to sound until I edit all this and put it together, how much that room mic is going to pick up on how it actually sounded, but in the room, listening to it, it was pretty phenomenal. And not just the guitar amp, but, you know, mixed with the Chug pedal as well by Solar Guitars, because this preamp is pretty rad. Pretty rad. Yeah, so this little metal device is very well constructed, put together. I love the size of it. So I could just imagine doing a gig when I start gigging again, just bringing this and my cabinet and this pedal, and that could be it. Imagine that being your setup, just that. And yeah, I got baggy pants, but I can't really say the pockets are big enough for this, but it's not far off it. just as a point of reference, where you could nearly put these in your pocket to go to the gig. I wouldn't do that, I'd have a carry bag, but I think it's pretty spectacular on where gear and that has come now, where we can have an amazing sound and setup with something so small and convenient. So the only thing I am a little bit disappointed in was my little dB reader that I tried on this free app, because the max came through as 95.3, and I dispute that. I absolutely dispute that. But we're not giving it the best of the chance because we're using a little, phone microphone. Even when I put it straight in front of it, I felt a little bit more of a not precise reading, but a better reading. But it wasn't close enough for me to be confident to go, yep, that seems plausible to what I'm actually hearing in the room. It was friggin' blasting, really, really blasting. Like, I've still got a little bit of a ring in my ear from it. It was that loud. So kudos to Harley Benton to putting together something so small, compact, and affordable. Because I got this from Tolman and it was not that expensive at all, which is what I like, because I'm not made of money and can't just fork out things, left, right and center to try everything. So to have something that's affordable and in my reach is amazing. Amazing. So yeah, there we have it. That is, from what I can think of right now, the best way on how I can try and assess in a video for yourselves on how it actually would work and rock out. So yeah, Harley Benton GPA, that is a very, very rad unit. Even I was talking to a vocalist from Electric Mary, and he was talking about his guitarist wanted to bring his own amp rig when they went on tour over to Europe, which at the time of this recording, they're still over there at the moment. So they were thinking about the best way on how to get it over there without crazy amount of pricing through cargo and paying for extra kilos here and there. And I was thinking of some lunchbox amps that could really help as a backup amp, or even as a primary one while you're on tour, because sometimes you can't afford to bring your full big rig and so forth, where something like this would be amazing. Great for locally if you're not, as a backup even. Just as a backup, if something happens with your real amp, you can get this cranking and still keep the gig going. But even to have it as your primary, if you did have a really cool preamp pedal like this, yeah, this is a hell of a unit. Very, very impressed by it. So there we have it. A little bit of a ramble, a little bit of a tale, a little bit of a demonstration, and a little bit of a crossing my fingers that you could hear it decently. So thank you very much for joining me in this video. It was lots of fun putting it together. I was very happy and excited when my friend Nick Leonard told me about this, and when I saved up my buckaroos and bought it, and when I received it. So yeah, it's really good to finally give it a crack. Very keen for your thoughts on how you thought about how it went, on how best you could hear it in this video, and I thoroughly look forward to not only hearing those comments, but future chat with you as well. So until next time, stay safe.